And so then the other aspect of this is that so what I mean by some of these, maybe like an adept or a teacher of some sort, is that so I had symptoms which I've had before. My stomach, to cut in real quick, I look like tired and I sunk in. My stomach basically stopped digesting stuff. You know, I was eating the curry, vegetable protein, eggs, you know, stuff like that. Dairy would mess me up more, so I was getting away from dairy. And then I got away from eggs, and I kind of forgot to drink protein shakes, if you will, the good kinds. There's the cat again. And I literally must have went into like a protein deficiency in a couple of weeks, but it was probably building up for a few months. And because when it was warmer, I was riding a good bit, and I can't do heavy stuff because my bones don't work. But I can like gently push myself along and, you know, get a good few miles, more than a few miles. And I was doing that, and then that was depleting my protein levels. My energy was good because I could balance myself and charge myself, but then I would wake up weaker. And that only started about 2 weeks ago. And I was actually doing a lot of like cannabis oil healing, where I would eat, dose, and the oil is so tarry that it's not good to break down in your stomach regularly. And your intestines, the cilia, the delicate hairs, can be disrupted from the oil. It's like eating tar. You're not supposed to eat tar like that, you know. And so it basically was giving me like, it was like seizing my intestines up. And I would wake up at like 2 or 3 and drink water, be dehydrated, and then eat more. And then I was sleeping like next to a heater, and I was getting dehydrated, sweating. My stomach would mess up, then I would lose sleep, and this went on until I basically had no sleep. I was barely eating, and I was so stressed from trying to produce that I'll just say the first few hours got somehow deleted and disappeared, multiple hard drives. I don't know what was going on. I just ate literally like 2 ounces of chicken or something, like pieces, you know, that big, like 1 or 2 pieces, depending on how you interpreted the size. And I immediately felt better. I know how it works. I was dreading. I've done collagen, raw eggs, the chicken bone collagen. For any injuries, collagen is the fastest way to get it right through your blood, your digestive tract into the injury site. And I was literally like, am I going to gag? Is this going to mess me up? I had zero gag response or anything. My eyes are low, not because I'm high, because I'm literally going from like wobbling in and out to now I'm talking again, now my energy's back. I wanted to put that out so people, maybe if they're having a similar experience, they can try to understand. Try to eat a little piece of chicken, like, you know, literally, I'm going to do the thing, but they're 2 pieces like that big that they get the chimichurri at Whole Foods. And to shout out Corpse. And I've eaten like 3 pounds of food in doing like heavy riding, like 20-mile riding. I ate 2 pieces of chicken, and I feel like I could punch through a punching bag. Oh shit, and break my camera as well. And so yeah, and then immediately the response was this immediate symptom reduction. And it's actually going away completely entirely because I'm like, oh, is it going to digest wrong? Is what's going to happen? It's all going away. Oh, and then some people, their genetics, okay, they're not made to eat the meat like that. It's not, that's how it works. A very small level of the population does that. And so if you literally are flying high and you're not forgetting things, you're not waking up in the middle of the night, you're not irritable. Those are symptoms. I was irritable, I was forgetting things, my balance was going off. That's B12 deficiency. Certain things all connected to that. I can't remember the exact circuitry. I looked at it before. It messes everything up neurologically. Eventually, the myelin sheathing around your nerves start to degrade, and then your nerves begin to literally fry out. I can't remember what that is. peripheral kind of paralysis or nerve degeneration. Sorry for the mouth sounds. And so I just want to say that, and it is possible to supplement with certain high quality products. However, the powders, they oxidize as soon as you expose them to air. It's like, imagine taking a chicken and turning it into a paste and then leaving it out. It's going to rot immediately. It doesn't matter if it's plant powder that's still oxidizing on contact with the air. And so I freeze those, and I haven't used those in a long time. It would just be a couple shakes here and there, and eggs. And so with this, my new idea, whatever the hell I am, or that means, and I'm not losing camera feed, not shutting off anymore. There's all these settings messed up, and other things that weren't in my control. Glitches. A seasonal temperature, weather, work environment, life plan, intellectual stimulation, stress, genetic blueprint, biology, energy requirements, eating plan, nutrient plan based upon those factors. I feel that will get you out of an energy deficit. And as well, if you're jumping around between, do we eat this, do we eat that, try to boost your B12 levels up with some protein and then go back to, going your other way. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to bounce around. I don't think anything's set. I don't think anything is literally as it's said. I think it's all, in a way what you want, as long as you're not eating people or something. Now, we used to call the animals people, but there's an idea behind that. You're not supposed to eat the flesh that's been killed for you, because it means you basically did it, regardless. Excuse me. You're capitalizing on it. Sorry. Excuse me, sorry. And so then, what if the whole foods, those kinds of environments, the produce, you're not taking the animal, like a predator, like an animal, taking part in that. You're kind of loopholing the system so that you can make a benefit. Now, if you're not doing it for a soul plan, you're just feeding your desires, I don't think that's going to have any effect on you. In other words, you got to fast and feel how painful it is to know what you're going through and what you're eating other animals for in order to appreciate it, in order to appreciate and understand life, in order to appreciate your own biology, and I said that backwards, and understand it. And it seems to make things better. When you know what you really need and what you just want, or how you want what you need, and it's not working out for what you need, it's like liberation, because it's almost like seeing between the lines and learning that the rules are not prison bars, but guidelines for developing yourself in greater and greater levels of self-control, self-awareness. So, fun.